the last thing I'll say with respect to rest periods is that or time in general, is the use of time caps. I've used this also both professionally and personally, where I'll say, look, you got 20 minutes to do your squats for today. Then you've got 15 minutes to do the secondary movement, whatever that is. Could be another lower body exercise, could be another or a different upper body exercise. If they're doing a full body split, whatever. And then for a isolation exercise or otherwise lesser exercise of lesser importance, you got 10 minutes to do all the warm ups, all the back offsets. Start your timer. There you go. It's a useful way also to sort of regulate training. On days that you feel awesome, you'll be able to do more in that given time period. And on days you don't feel so good, well, you're sort of capped. You can't just extend the session on indefinitely to get all the work in, which may be too much stress for how you're currently feeling on that day. You ever use time caps, Austin?
I've
Something you
used
use?
them sometimes professionally with people who I wanted to get them maybe an additional exposure for technical proficiency, for confidence, something like that. They'll have a session where I'll say, hey, like set a timer for 8 minutes and work up to a top set of 1 to 3 reps on the bench. No back offsets, just to like get another exposure in during the week. But yeah, I see how you use those here. And another, comment to your point, say you did 20 minutes for your squat work and the person has to kind of like learn how to, even though it's not an endurance activity, they have to learn how to like pace their squat session to get through whatever they might want during that period of time. And then say you get to like your isolation, say you get through your squat, 20 minute, 15 minute, and then like at the end, maybe it's just like, okay, and then you get one set of pull-ups, as many as possible to failure, like bang out as many reps as you possibly can. And maybe if they're like a motivated trainee who like wants to squeeze in everything they can in a session, that they'll push something like that relatively hard, which for accessory type work is completely fine to push that stuff a little closer to failure. That's another way to get some added stimulus in.
Yep. Again, central paradigm here is trying to do the most amount of work that you can, as long as it's loaded intelligently, taken to a reasonable proximity to failure. The exercise selection is correct. That's pretty much the name of the game here.